Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to make coffee without a coffee maker. This will be a full tutorial, so let's get right into the video. All that you need is a mug, you need some coffee grinds, you need a coffee filter. You can choose whatever type and size you want to. You need some boiling water, and then optionally what you can also use is a filter basket. Now instead of this, you can use a strainer. You can also secure the filter to the mug in a different way, but you need a way to hold the filter in place while the water goes through the coffee and into the mug. You can usually buy these for like a couple bucks. For the most part, they're just replacement parts. So you don't need a whole coffee maker. You can just get a filter basket if you want. It makes things a little bit easier, and it's definitely worth the investment. So if you're using just the filter, then essentially you want to get the filter and you need to secure it to the mug. So dip it down a little bit, and then you can secure it to the mug in one way or another. I have done it before where I sort of have the filter hanging out the side, and I just put a couple pieces of tape on the outside of the mug over here just to hold the filter in place. As long as you have a little bit of a dip down there, you should be okay. But I do recommend that you get a filter basket like that because it does make your life a whole lot easier, and they are really, really cheap. Oftentimes you can find people that are throwing out their old coffee machines, and you can just pick one of these up, okay? Like you can just use the basket. So once you put your filter basket inside of the mug, you want to get your coffee filter and place it just like that. I'm just gonna put my camera down as I open it up like that. So essentially we are allowing the coffee grinds to be in a location over the mug, and then we're allowing the water to seep through using the filter basket. Then you want to take your coffee and you want to put it in the filter basket. Like I said, you're going to measure it out. Sorry about that, the camera angle was a bit off. You're going to measure it out. I know roughly how much coffee I want to have in there. You want to make sure it's nice and centered in the filter basket. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our boiling water. We're going to pour it into there, and I'll show you what it looks like. So bear with me. I'm going to switch hands over here. So I have my boiling water in this kettle, just finished boiling, and we're going to pour the water, as much water as you want, as much water as you want to turn to coffee, over the coffee grinds. And as you can see, it's sitting there and it's seeping down into the mug. And this is essentially how a coffee maker works, okay? A coffee maker sends water through the coffee grinds, and then it filters it out into the carafe of the coffee machine, which is like that container that holds the coffee. And it does that, and then you end up with delicious coffee at the end. So you can see slowly seeping down. That's the idea there. You want to let the water sit in the coffee grinds for just a few moments. It's going to create some delicious coffee, and that's all that I'm going to put right there. So I'm going to put the kettle back, and I'm just letting it seep down, and I'll show you what it looks like in just a moment. This is literally basically how a coffee maker works. It takes boiling water and it sends it over a filter basket, a coffee filter, and the grinds, and then you end up with coffee at the end. So I'm just going to let it seep down, and once it is finished seeping out of there, then I'll show you what the coffee looks like. And like I said, you can use more coffee grinds or fewer coffee grinds. You can also use more water or less water. That's up to your preference. But if you don't have a coffee maker and you want to make coffee, this is definitely a method for you. What I like to do at the end is I like to just sort of tilt it side to side. That really allows the water to seep out of the filter basket, because sometimes it just sits at the bottom there. So as you can see right there, I'm just allowing it to really seep out. I think at this point we're okay, and I'm going to hold it up here because it was basically submerged in the coffee a little bit. Like I said, so I'm just going to go like this, and hopefully the last remaining little bits of water will be able to just sort of seep out. But yeah, this is all optional at this point. What we've done, as you can see, I'm just going to place this to the side over here so it doesn't make a mess, is we've made coffee without a coffee machine. So check that out. Delicious coffee made without a coffee machine. That's it. And like I said, instead of the filter basket, you can use a strainer. You can use anything that will allow the water to seep through, essentially. Yeah, but like I said, there are ways to hold the filter, the coffee filter on the top of the mug, maybe like secure it down on the outside. You can use an elastic band around the mug on the outside, or just a couple pieces of tape. But it's just so much easier just to get your hands on one of these, and it just makes your life a whole lot easier. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.